The Black Plague was one of the deadliest pandemics in human history, wiping out millions across the world in just a few years. It struck in the mid-1300s, spreading rapidly from Asia through Europe, leaving devastation in its wake. The disease was caused by a bacterium called Yersinia pestis, carried primarily by fleas living on black rats. These rats traveled on merchant ships, carrying infected fleas across seas and into bustling port cities. Once the fleas bit humans, the bacteria entered the bloodstream, triggering a horrifying and painful infection. Victims developed swollen lymph nodes called buboes, giving the disease its common name, the bubonic plague. Fever, chills, vomiting, and blackened skin followed rapidly, often killing victims within just days of infection. The plague spread through three forms, bubonic, septicemic, and pneumonic, each more deadly than the last. Pneumonic plague was the most terrifying, spreading through the air simply by breathing near an infected person. Between 1347 and 1351, the Black Plague killed an estimated one-third of Europe's entire population. Mass graves were dug across cities as the death toll overwhelmed communities, churches, and local governments entirely. Doctors of the era had no understanding of bacteria, believing the plague was caused by bad air or divine punishment. Entire towns were abandoned, trade collapsed, and social structures crumbled under the weight of unrelenting death. Survivors lived in constant fear, and many turned to extreme religious rituals, desperately seeking divine mercy and salvation. Jewish communities were tragically scapegoated and persecuted by frightened populations searching desperately for someone to blame. The plague eventually subsided, but it returned in waves for centuries, reshaping European society, culture, and medicine forever. Labor shortages caused by mass death gave surviving peasants new bargaining power, accelerating the decline of feudalism across Europe. The Black Plague forever changed humanity, reminding us how fragile civilization truly is against the invisible forces of nature.